Good morning.
Good morning. This is Meditation Reflections. Welcome. A beautiful day today. Sun shining, no wind, birds are singing. Yeah.
We're going to be able to do lots today.
Yeah.
Showers coming in tonight, but we've got a beautiful day for the little projects. Which is going well.
So, yeah. Lots to do here, but that's the ongoing thing.
Mm-hmm.
So
I feel okay if I get a little bit done every day, which is a good way to think about it. Not too much pressure. Just, okay, what's the next task? Do the little thing.
it's always good and relaxing to meditate, but sometimes we don't get as much information as we'd like, or if we feel like we're a little bit scattered or distracted. And for me, that was kind of the case today, a little bit distracted and mind wandering. But still, all in all, you still get little things, and you got to pay attention to those little things. One of the things I got was the construction of a geometric solid. It was not fully formed, but points were converging on it. So that was interesting to see that in my mind's eye.
Oh.
So yeah, it's
Is that some sort of building project coming?
I have no idea.
It showed up.
But the universe is based on geometric solids, the platonic solids I'm sure you've heard of, and the icosahedron, the dodecahedron, all those different various things contained within the flower of life. If you haven't seen my flower of life video, check it out on YouTube. And you might find that interesting.
It's under your name. It's in your channel.
Yeah. And
Excellent.
it's under Glenn Willard on YouTube. And you might find that interesting. Anyway, I was just a little bit scattered this morning, but very good feeling about the planet. It's waking up. Karma is being resolved. And
I got a little bit on the karma being resolved, which was the fact that whether you want to use the idea of karma or not, which indicates past lives, but you know that there are repetitive patterns inside of families. There's always the great Aunt Gertrude character who has this kind of pattern in the life, and an Uncle Joe that has this kind of pattern. You go, okay, but we can say that grandfather so-and-so had that similar kind of pattern. So it's repetitive patterns inside of families, which are simply passed from one generation to another, are being looked at and observed and changed.
yeah.
And that's part of the reawakening, because if you can observe habitual patterns in yourself or in family or in other situations, you can change them.
Yeah, sometimes these patterns are called social conditioning.
True. They can be imposed from the outside.
Yeah, and that's what we need to take a look at and change if necessary. Because some of this conditioning that we've been exposed to is not really beneficial to society. We can be better, and we are becoming better because we're becoming aware of what's happening around us. And like I say, we can do much better.
And also some of the social conditioning. My favorite story is, with all respect to the Roman Catholic faith, the tradition of eating fish on Friday was still active when I was a young person. I had a Catholic grandmother, and it's now been kind of removed. But if you go back and check the history, in the 3rd century, the fishermen were having some trouble, and the Roman Catholic Church decided to help them by making eating fish one day a week mandatory. And it lasted, close to 1,000 years as a habit for a culture. And it actually was to solve a short-term problem, and you just kept repeating it. So a lot of social conditioning can be over very silly stuff, and then sometimes it's a little more deliberate, and that's spooky.
Yeah, that's the ones to look out for.
Mm-hmm. So anything you're kind of going, that doesn't feel quite right, check it out and see if it is. And then anything you notice, the very act of noticing it is the process of starting a change.
Yeah. In fact, I'm prompted to write a blog about social conditioning and how to recognize it and to change it.
Oh, true. Just takes some noticing and then standing up to it and coming up with an alternative behavior.
Yeah.
Which is interesting in its own right.
Yeah.
We wish you a wonderful day. We encourage meditation because you always get insights, and it gives you something to turn over in your mind. And other things often occur to me during the day because we have the meditation start,
Yeah.
which is really good.
Thanks for being here. We'll see you soon. Have a great day.
Blessings upon you.
Blessings.